What's Bobino? What's Bobino? Top of the morning, top of the morning. If you notice, my hands are free. I'm not holding the phone. But top of the morning, today's election day. Get your vote on, man. Every vote counts. Even if you think it don't count, it counts. The news is going crazy right now. I hope that the electoral use, I mean, it's weird, behind the scenes, Trump lately been doing a lot of good things for, the people that matter. There's a lot of Vietnam vets I've been kicking it with, and a lot of Vietnam vets at least, where I'm at, have said that they got their 100% benefits, whatever that means. What they a lot of them are 100%, which I believe there's some of the veterans that was neglected. I don't know why, but the Vietnam vets was the last to get any type of services. I know that they're building housing for them, not Vietnam vets, but veterans out here in St. Louis. They're building housing for them where they can get on their feet. There's definitely a lot of homeless vets in the United States of America. There's a lot of homeless vets, and the federal government is finally doing something for them. You know what I'm saying? Other than just giving them a check and telling them to play crazy to go to the VA. So that's good. That's definitely good. Shout out to my man G-Dub Quinn. I was on the show last night. You got time, check him out. He has a great platform. Shout out to my man Bliss Gotti and all of them. You know what I'm saying? I get caught up in the issues. You know what I'm saying? I just show my unconditional love to the squad, to the team. And I told you this is a test run, but I'm gonna have time to do these morning shows. I'm gonna hit you with news, updates, sports, some hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Somebody asked me a question yesterday about certain people justified to I guess I just say snitch. Or the snitching is bad and there's overall. Well, in the streets, of course. But I don't know because AZ, right? He got shot in the head, right? And he testified against the people that shot him, plus, allegedly killed him in the house. That's right ahead of it was popping. Yes. Got a lot going on. We got the football thing going on. We got college football going on. We got right now we got the NFL thing going on. You know what I'm saying? We're touching on a lot of things, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes. Free Jazzo, free Mac Bundles. You know what I'm saying? Queen's Flip is gonna have a good segment. You're gonna have Skane Dollar. That's a great thing. He's gonna hear basically the formation of Desert Storm and how they bought Fab to Clue and the rest of the system. Because Desert Storm Records, the first three was Fab, Joe Buttons, and Stack Bundles. You know what I'm saying? That I know about. You might have had other art. Plus, Kev Webb brother Fly Tie. You know what I'm saying? Cross. We call him Cross. You know what I'm saying? Before he went to jail. He had another brother named Dupree, rest in peace. The reason why he went to jail, Free Makey beat, that whole North Side thing, rest in peace, Gigi. You know what I'm saying? That definitely should be good, you know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna hear how some guys from the ghetto, Paul Kane, facts. You're gonna hear about some guys from the ghetto, made it. You know what I'm saying? Off the mixtape game. I mean, these guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, these guys, like DJ Clue wasn't in the street, but he was DJing heavy. I had one of the first DJ Clue mixtapes. Not one of the first ones, because I'm pretty sure he made one before, but the one, by the time I got Flow to Clue, was DJ Clue mixtapes with Ike Love. There was other DJs that was big too, like, Grandmaster Vic, Buddha Barber, most others, but the Q Club was like the Tunnel in Queens back then. That was the hot spot. Biggie Smalls performed there. Snoop Dogg performed there. This was the hot spot, the Q Club. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Fly Mike was popping, yeah, was Papino, and these were the hot spots. You know what I'm saying? Um, so you know, going back into then, you know what I'm saying? Got you right now. You know what I'm saying? Got you right now. Going back into then, into what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It was a different time. It was a different hustle. It was just different, man. The streets was different. The streets was, hip hop was different. You know what I'm saying? Dudes was really trying to make demos. Like when you heard a mixtape, dudes was really buying records. This is what the labels was doing. The free promotional. You had to go out and actually buy a record, or somebody from the label to slip you something. If you knew somebody with records, the dudes was physically buying records. So a lot of records that you dudes heard, like these first DJs, they paid their dues. Even though some of them might not have been killers, but they paid their dues in this game because they had to physically buy the record. This is when you carry 1,000 crates. I've been there a couple of times carrying crates to get in the club. Hey, it works. You get you when you get you. If it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? Like when Red Alert had the Violators, they carried their records. Think about this. Chris Lighty and them went from carrying records, basically being Red Alert's crew. So look what he created. Violator Management, Violator Records, and look at Mona Scott. She has the Love and Hip Hop franchise. She's making millions a year. They ran the tunnel. A lot of people don't know that they all was like top management in that tunnel situation. You know what I'm saying? Dudes that carry records. You know what I'm saying? To get in. From Master Flex to carry Chill Out records to get in, plus spend 2-3 seconds. They got from Master Flex. Where he's at in the DJ game. He played his dues. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you can't skip the line. You gotta want to pay your dues. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Kev Webb and them. Who'd have thought some dudes from Queens that was throwing guns in niggas' faces, allegedly hustling out of town blocks, to be the same census as Fabulous. You know what I'm saying? The same census as Joe Buttons. You know what I'm saying? The same conversation like, yo, if it wasn't for them dudes, this dude won't exist. That would have never happened if it wasn't for them. Dudes that was from the block, that was going out of town, that was on the side blocks, you know what I'm saying? That was running with the likes of the GM family and Big Archie. You know what I'm saying? Even though they said whatever they got to say about it, but Big Archie was the first dude I knew that he blew down Binghamton before Binghamton was getting blown down, you know what I'm saying? There might have been somebody before him, but that's the last one I heard that blew it down from Queens, Northside. You know what I'm saying? It was a different time, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, like I told you this morning, Joe, should be like I should do it, I should be in that truck. You know what I'm saying? It's a host of things. It's about sports, we're gonna talk about life, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about I don't want to get caught up too much in the whole game theory thing, because we get caught up too much in those conversations. The conversations are just sometimes it's just common sense. It's just like drugs, just say no. Say no to the certain activities, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta say no. Lie. You know what I'm saying? Just like drugs, you gotta say no. I think I'm really seeing that. There's a lot of things going on, man. Free Deadeye, yeah, that Deadeye shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit is old shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, a little bit of that. The part of it that I know about, that I was in tune with, was the Cardi B situation. But he wasn't in that mix. He had nothing to do with that. But when you get a bunch of guys that begin to cooperate, they begin to, put pieces together. Well, boom, and yo, he was dumb, and boom, and you know what I'm saying? And a lot of that is be, no doubt, Hannibal. A lot of that should be dudes don't like other dudes, man. And the dudes be thinking that dudes like them, and like I told you, everybody emotional impact is different. So even though we might be cool, you might have did some shit to me 7 years ago that I just never touched on. So then now, you do one thing to me, some niggas will shoot you, stab you, or some niggas will tell you. What dudes do, man. This is how the game this is what the streets has turned into. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Streets probably always been like this, but with the social media stuff, it's just in our face now. There's a lot of dudes I told them, don't ever get it twisted. Just because a dude didn't testify, there's a lot of guys' names on people photo arrays. You know what I'm saying? You know what a photo array is? When they go, oh yeah, that's him. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dudes that the feds snatch up just for character identifications. Yeah, all you gotta do is say, yeah, he the weed man, boom, got him. There's a lot of that going on, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dudes that's in people paperwork. They just didn't write a statement. You know what I'm saying? Well, there's a lot of dudes I seen what? Oh shit, yeah, you said he wanted the 20-footer YGs. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be on point, man. It's just being on point, man. You know, top of the morning, top of the top. When I get the mic set up, I'm have some callers, man. Yeah, we're gonna get this jumping, man. We get this jumping, man. Get some of my NBA friends to call. Some of my sports superstars. Some of my people. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be dope, man. Shout out to El Barrio Merch. I like what he doing over there. Yo, how you like my light setup? Let me see with the lights. I got lights. Oh, it's poppin', see? I may not recognize it, but I got lights. Look, I got hands. Yo, in life, right? There's things just, boom. You gotta look at right now. AZ still good love uptown. You know, AZ did testify against the guys that shot him in the head. He found some people look at it like it was justified. Like, yo, fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying? He was a good dude. He was feeding dudes. He wasn't into killing niggas. It was the party ever. You took a lot of money. You fed a lot of wolves. They should never did that to you. So by him, when you just understand, he point the finger. You don't look at it as AZ's a rat. Even he don't feel he's a rat. He just go, fuck it. I told them niggas he felt like they killed the little girl. That's why he told. He told that they killed innocent people. It was on his conscience, and but boom, it wasn't so much that they almost killed him, right? Well, Sammy DeBow felt like he told because he has tape about John Gotti talking crazy about the nigga, and I think basically he said, fuck this nigga after all the shit he put in it. He might get smoked himself. So boom, he told. So he felt like to be justified. You may have had some people behind the scenes that might have felt like that's why he still was moving the way he was moving. Like, you know, Gotti did cross the line. Like, you was a shooter, and now he talking crazy about his shooter. You know what I'm saying? So this is where I'm going at. 6ix9ine. Is it justifiable that he told? Well, he wanted to be gang. That was all part of his whatever he was trying to do. But gang, how we see it in the media, we don't know what's behind the scenes. A lot of us will know some, might know some, definitely don't know. And out in the open, they was looking like they was violating them, you know what I'm saying? Doing violations things, you know what I'm saying? I don't think, you know, my cousin being a part of the promotion business, I don't think somebody's gonna send you $2-3 million to do an event and not know where your mother lives. And not knowing a way to get in contact with you if it's not a legal $2-3 million like deal. If it's not like a real company, if it's not real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not giving nobody $10 and not knowing that I can't get my money back. So a lot of the stories that people want to throw out there in remix, it sounds good, but nobody's sending you $250,000 and you can just disappear. You know what I'm saying? So part most likely for the deal to get done, you have to, you gotta make sure he's gonna come. That's just common sense. You know what I'm saying? and to make sure he come because it was a backdoor deal. It looked like a deal that was, the backdoor promoters. A whole bunch of them niggas that got a lot of money. They put money together, but these dudes really don't want to get caught because I know somebody who caught a Fed charge because they threw a concert and the concert was Mobb Deep in Albany. And some shit happened. It was a shootout, but the guy who owned the club was going through it with the city of Cohoes, New York, and my man, so the feds, what happened was the city said, well, he was allowing drug dealers to throw concerts at his establishment, and by him trying to sue the city of Cohoes, that brought the feds in, because the police department, they wanted to bring the feds in, even though the guy who owned the club was a cop, to investigate their claims, and boom, my man wound up getting caught up again. That made them investigate my man, and he wound up catching, what do you call it, like five in the feds. You know what I'm saying? So, with that part, I think 6ix9ine should never went to like, yo, well, niggas went to kill my moms, and they gave my mom's address. So nobody's sending nobody $250,000 that can't get you, unless they can sue you for the money. If I can't sue you back for my money, then obviously I didn't know how to find you. So that part's not justified, because how it looked like was what made him come clean was niggas is, yo, I know your moms live. You know what I'm saying? Which makes sense. You send somebody 250. That's you telling me. You send somebody 250,000. And just go, yo, I want you to perform. Come through. I trust you. That's a lot of fucking money, man. But see, yo, went with that analysis. See, I think, so I can't go with that portion, because he knew that was part of finalizing the deal. This is my mom's number. This is where my mom's live at. Because niggas be thirsty for money. He knew you know what I'm saying. I just be thirsty bucket money. It wasn't like the deal was done through William Morris. You know what I'm saying? The booking agency. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't done. The deal wasn't done through Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Where if you don't perform, Rock Nation's liable to pay the money back. All the liabilities in the management. I know about this because my cousin, I'm going to give you a brief description. My cousin was heavy on the party promotions in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Early 91, I remember. So I remember a lot of deals he did. He had contracts. He dealt with contracts. I remember when he bought the Tracy Morgans, the Flex, when these guys were doing Uptown Comedy Club. If you remember Uptown Comedy Club, used to come on Channel 7 on the late nights, on the weekends. He bought them up. You talking about Tracy Morgan, when Tracy Morgan was getting paid $500, $350. Now look at him now. I remember his humbling beginnings. This is when my cousin was doing the Freaky Fridays in Albany, New York, to be precise. DJ Young Wise Productions. It's when Young Wise was like the kick and pre at that time at Albany. You know what I'm saying? Chris Cool, that's when I met DJ Chris Cool, 1001. He's from Manhattan, but he lived in Albany. So I know about that. I know about the contracting situation. You send a contract, boom, and then you play with my money, I can sue you. He was, you know what I'm saying? And it's my cousin, the only loss I knew that he took was one time he tried to do, a deal with Mad Lion. Through somebody else, and Mad Lion did some funny fishy shit. He ain't pull up, but that young boy came. That same Freaks, Freaks, he had key pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Dougie Fresh artist, the young Jamaican rapper. You know what I'm saying? Reggae singer, that. You know what I'm saying? From Flatbush. It's funny because I was out there with some niggas that was in the area where one of Dougie Fresh baby mothers or chicks lived at in Flatbush. Them niggas said they was catching bodies over there. That shit was real. We talking about early 90s. Like, yo, our block is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it turns into some real nigga shit. It turns like it's really real. Like it's no freestyling. This is real. Now, back to 6. So that part I'm not going with. There's no way somebody could send money. That was a backdoor deal. It wasn't like they could sue the management company. That's not happening. You can't come up with a story. You can't come up with a storyline. You can't even make a narrative to that. I need to know where your mother lived. The only difference with them was he was the artist. how can we get the artist, the bank? And they gave it the bank, but he agreed to that. He had to agree to that. It's just that when he realized he wasn't going to go perform, he did what most dudes do that's not going to perform. I'm going to bring it to the light. That's exactly what he did. Yo, these niggas went on, I ain't fucking with nigga, da. All he did was blow the spot up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is dead on your bread. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got money to pay y'all back. We done blew that $250,000. But obviously he had it, because he had like $1 million in the bank. He just was trying to get niggas their money back. You know what I'm saying? I get there when I get there, but you gotta pay for extra security. You know these niggas want me dead. See, that's the whole thing with 6ix9ine back then. He knew that for him to perform anyway, he needed extra security. So you're just wasting your time sending him money. Like, what tour can he go on that's through a major booking agency? Because they have to have, this is before he told, top-notch security. Now, going back to 6. The only things that I feel like, you know what I'm saying, is he, when they kidnapped him and went to his baby mom's crib, they could have violated, but they didn't violate him. You know what I'm saying? But they did violate, but they didn't violate him. So is it justified that he told? In his world, yeah, it said it's justified. They did all this funny shit to me, and I was trying to look out for these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, in all reality, you get all the reasons why he told. The one part that didn't make sense is how he got caught up in some gang politics about the bread and who to follow and all this other shit. That was a little, that he had nothing to do with that. That was out of his control. He couldn't control that. You know what I'm saying? So he got caught up in that mega mix. You know what I'm saying? That mega mix he got caught up in because it had nothing to do with him. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if I was him, this would be a life, man. I would say this would be a life, man. Just live your life, be happy. You got some money. Yeah, exactly, Hannibal. He wasn't built like that. So it wasn't a situation where somebody died, somebody got hit in the head, their conscience is killing you. He just wasn't, he just wasn't built like that. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Think about this, right? Joe Buttons is not from the, you know what I'm saying? He might have been outside, but he wasn't from the block, right? That's like Joe Buttons going, for you to be down with us, you gotta roll with the crew. So now you GM family, or you Hollis crew, or you Farmers Boulevard crew, or you Young Gun right now. You see? They ain't signed Joe Buttons and threw him in a Young Gun whip. You know what I'm saying? Kev Webber them niggas. So he could have still just been an artist. He could have ran with a bunch of homies. Exactly. That was his fault. Because he could have been like, nah, y'all the homies. I just want to look out for you niggas, but I can't do the gang part. So that leaves you out the mix. That leaves you out the politics, that leaves you out of all that. I'll fuck with boom, boom, boom. I'll fuck with the strip, and I can hire you niggas for security and all that, but I'm going this way. But, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And this is what happens. And this is definitely what happens. Was this challenge justifiable? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can break it down and articulate it and come up with all these scientific facts and fact checking and he did this and he was doing that. You didn't have to be gang. You have to be gang. And I told you, Joe Buttons ain't YG. Fabulous ain't YG. Remember, that's where they come from. Kev Webber them niggas. They Queens niggas. That was Northside YGs, right? You know what I'm saying? GM family. Just to say the least, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas ain't go, well, listen, they down with us, they put on the YG chain. We talking about the original YGs. We're not talking, you know what I'm saying, the originals. You talking about the 89, 90, you know what I'm saying, Teflon Don, Crip and all them niggas, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So shit is real. This is you know, we've been talking about these matters. Output. Alpo told you, I don't give a fuck. It was either me or him. See, that's you keep it plain and simple. Fuck it. I told on him before he could tell on me. Dog eat dog world. Life goes on. That's how Poe attacked the situation with the telling things. So there's no theory, no conspiracy theories. Why did he do it? And want to be down. I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do. But nigga don't like it, we gonna have a problem. And it seems to be that problem niggas don't like. You know what I'm saying? Everybody see what happens is we allow the media to turn people into these villains, right? Think about this. The guy, and I'm not gonna say it bad in a bad way, but the guy who allegedly killed, that was involved with killing Kevin Child's mother, is still alive in prison. So out of all the money that you say this guy took in the streets, Kevin Child's, Tom Cross never had beef over that. He might have had issues with niggas, but he never, the only beef that we know that he had was with the homies over some 103rd Street shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might have had, I heard that him and his son had a fight though, you know what I'm saying? He seen the nigga seen the nigga that he was trying to really book. The nigga shook out, you know what I'm saying? But this is, you know what I'm saying? Now Kevin Charles didn't tell nobody. He just didn't stop the people that was telling on Son. You know what I'm saying? He just ain't saying not fucking people in the street. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make him soft. It doesn't make him, yo, he's a sucker nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, we gotta stop putting niggas in. He's getting money, he a killer. Everybody's not a getting money killer type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? Look at we talking about the narratives, right? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these wars and these killings that you hear about had nothing to do with the block, like the Minstrel situation. That had nothing to do with he fucking with my money. It had something more to do with a female and whatever personal issues niggas had. I ain't jacking that nigga. As soon as he violate, he out of here. You know, that jail shit, I'm not jacking that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the era we grew up in. We grew up in that different type of era where things were a little serious. You know what I'm saying? It was a different type of time. Now, do Poe get a slap on the wrist? Hell no, he don't get a slap on the wrist. Nah, he don't get a slap on the wrist. You know what I'm saying? But he don't never justify it. You know what I'm saying? He don't try to justify the fighting. You know what I'm saying? So it looked like so far AZ, you know, he said he really told on them because they killed some innocent people in the crib and his conscience. You know, we got to stop trying to make niggas into something like that now. We create these images of people, like what they supposed to be. You a drug dealer, you in the streets. That shit don't mean nothing. You're from the block. You're supposed to be like this because that's the niggas you see and you grew up around. Let me tell you something, man. There was a crew from Brooklyn. Brooklyn was more known as aggressive type of niggas. Staten Island niggas, Bronx niggas. So what they tell you, before you go to GFY, yo man, watch out for the Brooklyn niggas, they're gonna take your sneakers. That's the first thing they tell you. When you go to Fort Field, watch out, Brooklyn niggas, they be booking niggas. This is what they say about Brooklyn niggas. They don't say that about Manhattan niggas. They don't go, yo, Manhattan niggas. They always say Manhattan niggas get money and they soft. And most Manhattan niggas gotta be extra and put some extra curriculum work in because niggas begin to believe that dudes are soft. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, this is what happens a lot of times. Now, you got a lot of niggas from Manhattan that wasn't getting money, that was busting their gun. Like, you know, you had the Jim Ices, you had a couple of goons, a lot of goon dads. You know, the JJ Slaves, rest in peace. You had the Poodles, rest in peace. He had some dudes, just to name a few, Heck Tech from the East Side and all that was hands-on, that was known for their violence before they went to jail. You know what I'm saying? So they only had like you know what I'm saying? They sort of fit in with the mix. When they started doing their little, you know, 1-2 shooting and busting niggas in the head. Because a lot of times niggas just fighting, niggas just whip you out, you know what I'm saying? The cutting ever shit that's really, niggas always got cut, but the cutting ever really took off like in the 90s. Really just went crazy, the Rage Attack game. Early 90s, everybody was just out with the Rage, but dudes was getting beat up with their head, bing, 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 mean mouths, you know what I'm saying? But with all that crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? So, going back into that. So, we have to stop creating these narratives. We put a whole story about what we think a person's supposed to be doing. Now, if you don't believe in that, we get it, right? Like, you got some people, you know what I'm saying? You got some people that believe, right, that OG Mac's a rap. He told them dudes, right? Now, we're not going to sit here and go, a guy didn't tell for all those years in the state because he seen OG Mac create an army. And the only guy that he went to was Corey King and said, yo, this guy's a rat. Right? This is what they say happened. This is the story. And Mac was able to retain power, even though this story in the paperwork, I know somebody else had to see the paperwork circulate. And it circulated, but this man retained power until he went home. You know what I'm saying? Still getting dudes punched in the face, still getting niggas chased him out of the yard, still doing what he had to get done. You understand what I'm saying? So again, people pick and choose who can tell and still considered real, and who can't tell, who's not considered real. That's just how the game goes. And we can't change it. If you was outside, you would see it, you would understand it. I've had conversations with guys, right, that talked about Mano. He never said he snitched. We talking about when I was locked up, like, yeah, Mano, my man, These are just villains, you know what I'm saying? Dudes that was, when they put up on the compound, dudes that start getting scared, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had conversations about Mano. Like my man Kato from Van Dyke. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, man, my man. He never said, yo, Mano was rat. And he said, one thing he said about Mano showed mad love. He said, yo, Mano invited us to his parties, like his industry parties he go to. He told us to pull up, or it's a show, he pull up. You know what I'm saying? We talking about 08 Mano, 07 Mano, you know what I'm saying? 09 Mano, you know what I'm saying? You know, when Mano was on the radio, when Mano was popping, you know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes wasn't talking about, he was telling and all that. Yeah, Shana was popping, Yes, thank you. I'm back. I'm doing the, I had this thing I should do on a truck called The Morning Joe. And I'm bringing that back. Talk about sports, life, different topics. We're going to mix topics in, old school, new school. For the people, man, because you know what I'm saying? The people need to hear information. Like I told you, I'm not going nothing between real and fake no more. I'm not going to say, well, I got the real. Because everybody sees things from a different glass the way they see it. You know what I'm saying? Mercer was popping, Calvin was popping, top of the top. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna build this back up. We're gonna build this energy back up. We're gonna build the love back up. Yo, hit that. I know some of y'all are watching, but hit the like button, man. You know how we do. Hit that like button. You know you're watching. You know what I'm saying? And this is, like I told you, we got through phase 1 yesterday, so we're not going into phase 1. You know what I'm saying? We're bringing it back to, you know, having fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't got the touch shoulders. Like I remember, right? I was like, but think about this, right? Look at what we call real niggas, right? What we deem real niggas. Now, this is not a shot towards Tom, of course, but he killed the nigga moms. But is he a real nigga because he didn't tell? That's real nigga shit. You go rob somebody and you go kill some females? You see what I'm saying? So we gotta watch what we narrate is considered was real. Like, well, fucking, I killed his mom, she got me killed. So, you know what I'm saying? That's stupid shit. But this is just a test run. And I gotta go. Tomorrow, I'll be doing another test run. But it might be a little early. I'm gonna post the times. I can get the information. We on and popping, because I ain't gotta hold this camera no more. Good morning, good morning, good morning. With that being said, man, have a great morning, a blessed morning. Talk to the kids, man. Tell the kids they can be all they can be. Get out there and vote. No matter what, we're voting for a white guy. No matter what it is, you know what I'm saying? We're just voting for one white guy before he owes us something. We're voting for another white guy who's gonna give us something, you know what I'm saying? But It ain't about people giving us something. It's about us creating things that we don't have to need it. But there's no one thing. Create something that's essential, something that's needed, an essential business. They're not gonna go nowhere. Yes, sir. I vote, sir. You know what I'm saying? So let's get out there and vote, man. Tell your kids to vote. They may not feel their vote count, but at least they feel that they're doing something a part of this government. You know what I'm saying? That's one right that our uncles and grandmothers and grandfathers in the South, they really died for. They was getting whipped and dogs sicked on them and all type of shit. So with that being said, man, peace.